Recently, new footage released by Russian media showcased these trophies in remarkable detail. Each destroyed or seized vehicle represents more than a tactical victory. It's a sign of how the balance of armored warfare has shifted in 2025. Mines, loitering munitions, and first-person view drones have turned once invincible machines into vulnerable targets. And for the Ukrainian crews who once relied on them, the battlefield has become a dangerous game of survival. From the charred remains of an American-made Stryker to the towering silhouettes of captured Abrams tanks, Russia's expanding collection of battlefield spoils tells a brutal story, one where technology meets the relentless reality of modern drone warfare. Let's take a closer look at Russia's 2025 trophy collection. On October 23, 2025, Russia's state-run TASS agency released footage from the country's battle groups south, showing FPV drone crews in action near the town of Konstantinovka. The video captured the moment a US-made Stryker armored fighting vehicle and a Ukrainian pickup truck were hit with precision drone strikes. The Russian Ministry of Foreign Affairs later confirmed the attack, emphasizing that these operations highlight how drone warfare is becoming the central element of modern combat. The Stryker, produced by General Dynamics, is among the most advanced 8-wheeled armored vehicles used by Ukraine's forces. Built for speed and survivability, it can carry up to 9 soldiers, equipped with digital systems and withstand small arms fire and certain explosive blasts. Yet, none of these advantages mattered once the FPV drone locked onto it. The drone footage showed the vehicle immobilized and smoking after impact, a reminder that no matter how sophisticated a vehicle may be, it remains helpless under the watchful eye of a pilot sitting miles away. What used to be a secure transport vehicle for troops has now become a stationary target on the Ukrainian steppe, an unmistakable casualty of the growing dominance of unmanned aerial warfare. Long before the October strike, reports had already circulated about Russia seizing several Western vehicles intact. On June 5th, the Russian Defense Ministry and Sputnik International shared striking footage from the Sumy region. The video showed Russian soldiers from the 22nd Motorized Rifle Regiment surrounding 2 M1A1 Abrams tanks abandoned in the middle of the road. Without hesitation, the troops began towing the vehicles away as others cheered, a scene that Russian media proudly labeled a humiliating defeat for Ukrainian forces. Among the trophies seized that day were 2 Abrams tanks, 2 international MaxxPro armored personnel carriers, a Stryker armored fighting vehicle, and even a British Challenger armored recovery vehicle. Each of these machines was designed to survive the harshest environments and the most intense combat zones, yet here they were stranded, abandoned, or towed away under Russian control. The Abrams, one of America's most powerful main battle tanks, has long been a symbol of U.S. military dominance. Weighing nearly 70 tons and equipped with Chobham composite armor, it was considered nearly indestructible. But the Ukrainian front has proven otherwise. Drone ambushes, anti-tank mines, and limited logistical support have rendered even these steel giants ineffective. Once immobilized, these tanks become magnets for further attacks, either destroyed outright or captured for study. The video of Russian engineers towing away intact Abrams tanks quickly went viral, fueling discussions across global defense forums. Analysts suggested that Russia might transport these vehicles to research facilities to study their armor composition and electronic systems. Others speculated that the captures serve a dual purpose, as propaganda and as a strategic intelligence opportunity. Just days before this incident on June 2nd, another event added to Russia's growing trophy list. A Russian reconnaissance soldier from the 22nd Mechanized Division managed to steal a US-made Stryker right under Ukrainian noses. According to reports, the soldier climbed into the vehicle during combat confusion and drove it away, while stunned Ukrainian troops looked on. One of them even ran after the departing Stryker, thinking it was a joke. But it wasn't. The video later circulated on pro-Russian channels, turning the bold theft into a viral moment. The recurring destruction and capture of Western armored vehicles are not just coincidences. They reflect a fundamental shift in how wars are fought. Modern drones, especially FPV kamikaze drones, have become the most feared weapon on the front. Earlier in May, Ukrainian assault groups near Pavlovka in the Sumy region launched attacks using 3 infantry fighting vehicles, including Bradleys and 1 Stryker armored personnel carrier. But before they could advance far, Russian units countered using barraging munitions and UAVs. Within minutes, 2 vehicles were destroyed and a third heavily damaged. The Stryker crew escaped deeper into Ukrainian territory, abandoning their vehicle, which Russian forces later tracked down for destruction. This incident highlighted a chilling truth. Drones can now do what entire artillery batteries once did. Small, inexpensive, and fast, they can strike with near-perfect accuracy. Operators can manually guide them into tank hatches, engine compartments, or weak armor spots. Even vehicles like the Abrams or Challenger, designed for full-scale ground warfare, find themselves vulnerable to these airborne hunters. Unlike conventional tank battles of the past, where heavy armor could dictate victory, today's frontline is about speed, visibility, and counter-electronic measures. Drone jammers, camouflage nets, and decoys have become as crucial as the tanks themselves. Crews now rely more on staying hidden than on taking direct confrontations. In this new reality, every captured or destroyed Western vehicle isn't just a loss of hardware, it's a message. It shows that the age of the armored giant is fading, replaced by a new kind of warfare where small, cheap machines dominate the sky and dictate the fate of million-dollar vehicles. And that's what happened when Russia captured and crushed some of the West's most advanced armored vehicles in 2025. Thanks for watching.